It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've had some struggles so far in the early part of the season, but they've been modifying their approach and their game plan each time out. While they haven't seen the hard work pay off yet, this is a team that's vocalized their dedication to doing whatever it takes to continue to improve. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena, the New York. Spurs trail by 7. Parker dishes to Freak. Shot, high post. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Henson. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Freak. Augustine grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Henson. John Lure comes in for Porzingis. And Derek Williams subbed in for Anthony. The Knicks leading by 12. Williams kicks to Bayless. Augustine passes to Lopez. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Williams dishes to Lopez. And again, it's New York.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Mills kicks to Freak. To halt the run, can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Here is Bayless, guarded by Green. Here's Lure. San Antonio with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Brooklyn.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Mills passes to Freak. He kicks it to Mills. The three from Leonard. No good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Knicks out front. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's... So for the Knicks, John Henson's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Derek Williams subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Freaks checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. On the floor for San Antonio, Freak, he's in at center. Leonard the 3 and Diaw the 4. Tony Parker is out there with Mills.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Leonard to the paint. Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Augustine kicks to Williams. Here is Bayless, covered by Mills. Augustine dishes to Henson. It's deflected. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Williams with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Porzingis. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Spurs trail by 9. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Freak. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Augustine. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In fourth, the Spurs.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
No good on that one. And New York making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. West is checked in. So we can't get either to fall. Spurs trail by 7. Now here's Freak. Leonard on the wing. To the middle. Freak with it. Working on Williams. 4 on the clock. Latrey. Bayless grabs the board. Bayless has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Derek Williams, the basket on the assist by Bayless. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Freak. Lopez with the block. Here is Bayless. Lopez left side. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lopez has got 9.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Fantastic. Spurs trail by 16. West passes to Mills, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Lopez left side. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Lopez has got 11 points.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
1:16 left in the third. Now here's Mills, running by Augustine. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's Bayless, and again it's New York.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Spurs trail by 18. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. That is good. West has got his first bucket of the night. And here are the Knicks now. Inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And Mills kicks to Freak. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for New York, Freak. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Freak.
I'm allergic to missing.
And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Augustine dishes to Seraphin. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He gets it up. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front, up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Seraphin, he's checked in for New York. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Freak's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. On the floor for San Antonio, Freak in at center. Mills out there with Parker. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Green in at the 3.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Freak kicks to Mills to the left side wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Calderon's checked in.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lopez. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Calderon with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Robin Lopez.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.